Today we're going to be going over our identity verifications. And to access this screen, you can open any customer record, go to the integrations tab, and you'll see the list of them here on the left. On the very first card of our applications, we send a 6-digit code text message to the owner of the application to sign. We use Twilio for that, and that will show you the verification that they were able to successfully enter that code. You can also pull back their information on their phone bill to validate that and cross-reference it. For Plaid, if you have Plaid turned on, this is what the Plaid card looks like when a user is filling out a form. And they have the ability to fully integrate their account with Plaid, which will link them and allow them to choose the bank that they work with to log in. Alternatively, they can validate Plaid without logging into their bank. They can use our partial, it's called database access. What this will do is allow them to connect via Plaid, but they do not have to log into their bank. They can just enter their routing number and their account number, and this will give you some information as well. The way that this looks in under, if you're on the Plaid screen, if they've logged in the full way, you're going to get a balance of bank account, routing number, and accounting number. You're going to get an identity verification to validate the owner of the bank account and cross-reference that to whoever applied. And you're also going to get 6 months of transaction history. If they chose to validate using Database Insights, that would be on your second tab. And this will just confirm that the routing number and account number is as accurate as possible and not associated with a high-risk bank account. But you will not get these additional features, which we would recommend that you use the full verification. We also do a location search on the person filling out the form. So this will show where they are in the United States when they fill out the form. You can cross-reference that to the app information if that's helpful for you. We orchestrate a full 4-point KYC. We leverage services such as ID Analytics, Ekata, Iovation, Idology, and LexisNexis. We give you the result scores from each of the providers so that you can review that and see how that fits within their overview. We also will validate the name, the address, email, phone number, date of birth, and social security number. And on the right-hand side of the screen, these red dots and green dots will show you if it matched or if it did not match, and then which service we checked for that. We're also going to give you an overview of reason codes, which will give you helpful information about the check and a breakdown of which sources we used within this, as well as a series of tags that will be helpful. And finally, we will give you a response based on these results of generally approved or declined. In this case, it's manual review, since obviously we have a bunch of fabricated data here in this result. We do a very heavy KYB. We leverage services like Middesk to pull data, which is going to give you an overall score, information on the formation of the business. And then this section here is a quick overview of all of the things that can be found below. We'll do a TIN check. We'll do a bankruptcy and litigation check. We will check the Secretary of State. We'll do a full watch list screening for about 11 to 13 different watch lists, which include OFAC, PEP, and a series of other ones. We're also going to do a website scan and a full business people review of the individuals associated. These individual scores will be listed here. You'll also have full outcome tags similar to the KYC. This is an expansion of what the office locations look like. In this test, I actually checked for target corporations. So these are the targets located in the United States. You also get to see that on a map view of where the business locations are. These are the associated people, which we can run cross watch list checks on, and the sources of that. You'll also see a full filing breakdown of the states that they've filed in, and then a website result scan, which will check the website, give you any indication if there's high-risk products or prohibited products that are listed on that site as well. Finally, we can do a MasterCard Match integration, and this will give you an overview of anyone that may have come back to match within that. In this case, we have very low matches, which is a good indication that they're not on the match list. But you can double click on this to break down and get even more information as well. And then also we offer a credit integration through iSoftPull, where we would connect to your bureaus, Experian's or Equifax or TransUnion, and you'd be able to run credit directly through Under and have everything centralized in this portal.